It has been a while. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome back to the channel. Another video. I understand that I've been gone for a month or two. Life just got really busy, and with work and things kind of amping up, finishing my training and things, it's just been pretty hard with everything going on to find time to sit down and give the YouTube channel the attention it deserves. So hopefully that will not be the case, and we can start coming back with some more regular content. Thank you guys for continuing to watch. We're still getting a good amount of support. We're up to like 342 subscribers, I think, so that's really awesome. I don't really have much else to say. This video is from my own kind of favorite collection. It's a performance that is one of my favorites, although I don't listen to it a lot, and a friend recommended that I do it as a way of, like I said, coming back with a video that I think everybody's going to really enjoy. This is actually John Mayer and Keith Urban at the Crossroads Guitar Festival in 2013. This is Don't Let Me Down, a cover of the Beatles song. Before we get into it, thank you guys so much for the support. Like I said, I'm really sorry about the absence. And leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the links in the description for ways to support the channel, social media, and that type of thing, Patreon. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Nobody ever loved me like she loved. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. And if somebody really loved me like she...
I don't know what happened there. Like, I don't know what's going on with Keith. It seems like he almost dropped his
And if
guitar.
somebody really loved me like she does. Oh, yes, she does. Hey, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm in love for the first time. Don't you know it's gonna last? It's a love that lasts forever. It's a love that has no past. Oh no.
That part is super interesting to me. So the let me rewind it a little bit. John Mayer had actually had a vocal cord surgery done not long before this. I can't remember the exact time scale or time frame of things, but he had a vocal cord surgery done before this concert. And am I peeking? Is that what's happening here? Okay. And the second verse of this song hits a high note at the end of the verse. And what's happening here as he's hitting it, he looks back to Keith Urban, who is a really good vocalist and has a really high vocal register. It's kind of like hey, I'm not going to hit this note. You're going to have to step up. And that's why Keith Urban steps in and sings the last part of that verse, because it's up here. Right here. Looks back at him.
It's a love that lasts forever.
Yeah, see, John Mayer went down there whenever he started to try to sing it.
It's a love that lasts forever.
Yeah.
It's a love that has no past. Oh no. Woo! Don't let me down. Don't let me that she really down me. Oh, she down me good.
This little fill lick here is funny to me. John Mayer looks back at me. He's like, oh.
She down me good. I guess nobody.
Tasteful. Keith Urban is a very good guitar player. I'm usually pretty hesitant to concede that to a lot of like country music primary guitarists, but him and Brad Paisley both are exceptional guitarists.
Really ever down me. Oh, she down me. She down me good. Everybody that know it. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, baby. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me
Strap him off. Before we get into that's like the perfect solo for this song. It is unstatable how good the musicianship is here, like in this whole performance. And I noticed something when he's playing it. He has his ear monitors off. And I would wonder, we'll rewind it later, whenever he hits that like chord that doesn't seem like he was really hitting, he's kind of like took him off guard when he was singing his verse. I would wonder if something happened there where that his monitor fell out. Rewind a little bit there. His strap fell off right here. Yep, right there. And he knows, he could feel it. Like before he started to drop the guitar, felt it come off, and then it pulls it back up and is holding it himself. There's a part here. It's like he pauses and lets that note ring out. Just exceptional. It's just, no, I don't want BB King right now. I actually need to rewind this. Pull this back up here. There's a couple of things about this performance that make it so exceptional. John Mayer and Keith Urban, between the two of them, are probably a couple of the best talents, like, in the 2000s period. I didn't used to be a big John Mayer fan, and I think I've talked about this in other videos. John Mayer is... How should I put this? John Mayer is popular because, 10 years... I'm trying to think of when Continuum came out. He had a few really good pop hits. Like, he had Waiting on the World to Change, and he had Daughters, and he had Gravity and Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. Gravity and Slow Dancing in a Burning Room are more of his jam, but Waiting on the World to Change and Your Body is a Wonderland, he made a lot of songs that were pretty pop-friendly, radio-friendly, which is the way a lot of artists do. So they will make, music. They'll make music, some of the music for themselves, and then they'll make other music to, have their, like, record sales. And I think he talks about this some, where he's like, yeah, that song's okay, but it's not really my favorite. John Mayer and Keith Urban are exceptional talents. 1. 2, there's a lot of really good musicianship happening here with, like, these guys are professionals, like, of the highest order, right? And the gap between these people and your, like, really good kind of lower tier circuit, like, touring musicians is huge. It's like the difference between an NBA player and somebody who plays professional in, like, South America or something. Like, are they bad? No, but they're not in the NBA. And that's kind of exemplified here because there are a couple, you're in front of, I don't know where this was at. I know it was the music festival, but I don't know what venue it was. You're in front of probably a couple thousand people at least, minimum. And to have a couple things like that go wrong and be able to still put on that performance is pretty remarkable. Keith Urban's solo I actually like more than John Mayer's, but it fits, right? So you can only have really one person who's just going crazy. And Keith Urban's, I don't know what pickups he has in that Telecaster, but it is phenomenal. Like, it is... the output of those pickups is way hotter than what I would consider to be normal for that type of guitar. So I'm kind of curious to know what pickups he has and, like, what the specs of that guitar are, because it's one of the best sound. Like, I don't own a Telecaster. It's just not really my thing. I would love to have that guitar. Like, it sounds phenomenal. And then, like I said, it's a masterpiece of a song. Like, that's been established for like 40 years. But just doing it justice and not overdoing it is something that's really hard when you're covering a song like that. And it's just perfect. I wish that you could get this onto, like, a streaming service like Spotify or something. I don't know what the logistics of that would look like, but like I said, it's one of my favorite performances, and I don't watch it very often because I'd have to, like, physically load up YouTube, and I listen to a lot of music on Spotify, but just exceptional. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, it's one of my favorites. I know it's not a request. We try to do requests as much as possible, but I'm still in the process of kind of getting things ramped back up, getting more and more requests kind of thumbed through and filtered and whatnot. So just working on that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, do all those things. Thank you guys for sticking with me while I've been a bit absent. And we say it every time: keep rocking, keep rolling, keep playing jazz if that's your thing, and I'll hopefully see you very soon.